Welcome to Cold Brew Finance's U.S. End-of-Week Deep Dive, covering market moves in indexes, sectors, stocks, and global markets. The week ending Friday, October 31, 2025, saw significant trends. Kicking things off, I'm Max Profit. Key indexes were up this week. The S&P 500 index closed at 6,840.19, up 48.51 points. The Dow 30 index ended at 47,562.88, increasing by 355.75 points. Meanwhile, the Nasdaq Composite index made a new all-time high, closing at 23,724.96, a solid gain of 520.9 points. Despite gains in prices, market breadth was mixed. The S&P 500 index had more declines than advances over the past week. The Dow 30 index saw 16 declines and 14 advances weekly, and Nasdaq Composite Index shares also leaned towards 1,807 declines against 1,338 advances. In terms of returns, the S&P 500 index posted a 0.71% weekly return. The Dow 30 index had a 0.75% gain over the week. Impressively, the Nasdaq Composite Index led with a notable 2.2% gain, reflecting a very strong positive performance. Looking at longer-term annual returns, the S&P 500 index delivered a 126.38% return over 10 years. The Dow 30 index holds a 104.07% return for the same period. Leading strongly, the Nasdaq Composite Index displayed substantial gains with a 167.13% return, indicating robust long-term growth.
Checking out best and worst performing equities, I'm Penny Stock. Abpro leads with an impressive 2,600% rise in closing price at 5.40, marking a new all-time high. It's riding a strong upward trend with high volatility. Cambium Networks also shines with a 360.4% increase. Southerly Hotels and Currents show strong positive trends as well. Continuing with strong performances, Abpro boasts a one-week total return of 26%. Cambium Networks isn't far behind, showing continued upward momentum over the last 7 days. Meanwhile, Southerly Hotels has seen its share price driven up by a robust market response. Indeed, returns tell the real tale of success. Looking further ahead, Currents illustrates the remarkable power of compounding with a 3-year ARR of 152.02%. Even amidst negative trends, such exceptional performance underlines the bullish outlook across these standout stocks. Focusing on big caps, Teradyne tops the list, closing at 181.76, up 25.9%, with robust market support marking a new high. C.H. Robinson Worldwide and Cardinal Health continue strong upward trends, taking advantage of supportive market conditions. For total returns, Western Digital impresses with strong year-to-date performance. Meanwhile, Regeneron Pharmaceuticals showcases significant one-week gains amid volatility. These figures reflect ongoing momentum and investor confidence. Zooming out, Teradyne highlights a 10-year total return of over 8 times its initial value. Meanwhile, Cardinal Health continues its upward trend, supported by robust ARR figures. Such data underscores resilience in these big cap names over extended timeframes. Turning to underperformers, Quhuo records a steep decline of 86.5% to 0.98, setting a new all-time low. Addixt follows this trend, dropping persistently for 7 weeks. Clearly, a challenging landscape persists for these stocks, characterized by strong negative trends. From a returns perspective, MSP Recovery and SMX encapsulate the formidable struggles confronting these stocks, with single-week losses surpassing 70%. Clearly, the metrics echo themes of declining investor confidence and market volatility. For the week, Quhuo plunged to an all-time low of 0.98, shedding 6.31 or 86.5%. Addixt followed with a close of 0.6, marking a 72.3% dip. Meanwhile, MSP Recovery and SMX fell significantly along with Flex Shopper, each registering new all-time minimums. Among big caps, Fiserv plummeted 46.7% to close at 66.69, reaching a new one-year low. Alexandria Real Estate Equities recorded an all-time low, dropping 19.19, while Chipotle Mexican Grill and International Paper continued their downward spirals, each hitting one-year minimums. Continuing from the previous slide, Alexandria Real Estate Equities and Chipotle Mexican Grill both exhibited a very strong negative trend, with Alexandria's price closing at a new all-time low, and Chipotle reaching a yearly low. International Paper also had a notable downturn, closing at another one-year low. Over the long term, Alexandria Real Estate Equities and Baxter International revealed substantial long-term losses inspired by continued volatility. Similarly, Fiserv faced setbacks in 10-year returns, although it showed some minimal gains in the decade period.
And now onto U.S. sector performance. The technology sector made significant gains with an ending price of $5,960.13, up by 172.43 points, or 2.9%. This marks 3 weeks of consecutive gains, signaling a very strong positive trend with some upward volatility. U.S. sectors showed a diverse range of movements. The technology sector, despite leading in price gains, had more declines than advances over the past week, indicating potential underlying volatility amid a strong upward trend. Focusing on total and daily returns, the technology sector stands out with a week-long total return of 2.98% and a monthly total of 6.2%, showcasing its consistent strong performance amid some upward volatility. Analyzing annual returns, the technology sector has excelled over the last decade with an average annual rate of return of 23.28%. This strong performance emphasizes its vital role in the broader market landscape.
Leading the technology stocks this week, Teradyne climbed to a new all-time high, closing at 181.76. With a 25.9% weekly increase, it's on a very strong positive trend, marking its third consecutive week of gains. Notably, Western Digital and Seagate Technology also reached record-closing highs, emphasizing the sector's robust performance. First Solar and NVIDIA continued their strong upward momentum, with volatility indicating active trading. From a performance perspective, Teradyne gained nearly 26% in a week, showing outstanding returns over this period. Western Digital's remarkable yearly return stands out at over 230%. Short-term returns also reflect positive upward trends. The technology sector keeps reaffirming its strength with impressive gains. NVIDIA remains a noteworthy player, riding a robust annual total return with its strong momentum continuing. Longer-term gains reflect a blooming tech sector. Western Digital and Seagate Technology seem to shine, with Western Digital boasting a 4.78 total return over 3 years. Meanwhile, NVIDIA demonstrates unparalleled growth, with a 759.65% rate over the last decade, leading the pack in potential returns. Attention to these tech stocks remains strong.
The real estate sector ended the week with a close of 257.60, falling by 10.48. It displayed a very strong negative trend marked by some downward volatility. Similarly, the basic materials sector closed at 541.60, down 20.91, with very strong downward volatility and a strong negative trend. Market breadth was notably negative this week. In the real estate sector, weekly decliners of 199 significantly outpaced 34 advancers. Similarly, the consumer defensive sector reported 167 decliners compared to 34 advances, emphasizing a very strong negative trend. Throughout the week, the real estate sector reported a total return of minus 3.9%, and the basic materials sector suffered a total return of minus 3.7%. Despite the declines, year-to-date gains were observed in both sectors, albeit modest at best. Over the long term, the utilities sector showed a 10-year ANRR of 7.36%, indicating strong long-term trends despite recent downtrends. Meanwhile, the basic materials sector recorded a notable 10-year ARR of 6.64%, reflective of its recovery over a decade.
In the U.S. real estate sector, Alexandria real estate equities recorded a new all-time low, closing at $58.22, a decline of $19.19. CoStar and Avalon Bay Communities hit new one-year lows with significant declines, aligning with a very strong negative trend across all stocks featured here. Volatility remains high, emphasizing further downside potential. Total returns paint a challenging picture for U.S. real estate stocks. Alexandria real estate equities shows a one-week total return of about minus 24.8%. Others like CoStar and Avalon Bay Communities also experienced significant declines. Notably, returns remain negative across various timeframes, underscoring entrenched downward trends. Evaluating long-term returns, U.S. real estate stocks are in bleak territory. Alexandria real estate equities has a 10-year total return of minus 35.12%. Conversely, CoStar boasts a strong 10-year return of 238.8%. Despite short-term volatility, some stocks still yield positive results over extended periods.
Thanks for watching. I'm Max Profit, along with my AI co-host Penny Stock. Please like, subscribe, comment, share. Cold Brew Finance is an experimental project with market reports written, narrated, and delivered totally by AI, with market data kindly provided by financialmodelingprep.com. Always seek professional financial advice before making any investment decisions. Check into the channel daily for coverage of stocks, crypto, currency, and commodities. Thanks for watching.